Hi everybody, this is Sandy. Talk.
And Aaron with Guild Portal.
We are going to try a different way of videos for today. Um,
Yeah,
today,
this is like radio show style, where you've got the straight-laced person, that would be Sandy, and then you've got the annoying one who tells really bad jokes, and that would be me.
they are very bad jokes. And of course, neither of us had any professional training. Yay.
That's right.
Alright, so, I forgot what our video was. Oh,
It's going to be about like rights and access levels.
I thought we were just, okay. I'm going to show you guys all the different membership levels when you give somebody access, what that is. So I opened the control panel. I'm going to go down here to member management, and then I am going to go to all members. And now I'm going to click on my member of this site by clicking over here on edit. This user already is a super admin, and it gives this bright red warning. Please, please, please take it serious, because people do this all the time and don't, and they lose their sites.
Yeah, if you give like all your buddies in the guild super admin rights, you know, and one of them gets ticked off because you didn't let them loot something because they won 3 items that night or something, they come by and then they just go and they remove everybody else's admin rights and they start deleting forums, and it's just not a happy time.
It isn't, and they do it. Not often, but enough that it's sad. And they can even remove you, and unfortunately, if they do all of this, there's not too much that we can do to help. So be careful if you give access levels to. First thing I'm going to do, though, is go over admin rights and the different things by clicking these boxes you are giving people the rights to do. So if you give somebody, by clicking on the box, advanced admin rights, you're giving them rights to add events, delete events, and change events.
Yeah, they're totally like able to manipulate time.
I know a lot of sites who give everybody event admin rights to get more raids and stuff going.
Yeah.
The next one is library admin, and what does that do?
That affects info sections, the info sections widget, which is kind of like a library, but it's just articles like what our raid policy is, that kind of thing. But it's a straight list, and it also affects the library widget, which is you can categorize
Yeah, if you
articles.
keep talking that much for this stuff, we're going to have to separate the two videos because this is just going to be too long.
Well, you just took longer than I took saying that.
The next is quest admin rights. It gives users access to quests. The next one
Not
is
access to, but the ability to admin.
Sorry, yes, everyone has access to quests if you have that widget. The next one over here would be voting poll admin rights. It gives people the rights for voting polls. Forums is probably the one most dangerous ones. We have forums admins. It gives them rights to add forums, delete forums.
Yeah. The thing about this one is it gives them total admin rights over all forums. You want to be careful about this one because if you want to, it's not like moderator for a specific forum, it's for all of them. If you want to set up moderators for individual forums, you do that by clicking edit underneath the forums widget.
And that is in another video already, called, I think, the forums videos. But
I
anyway.
have no long-term memory. So.
You have member admin rights. This gives a user the rights to add and delete members, including you. Settings admin rights.
It's pretty much everything else destructive that you could do on the site.
Yeah, if you give them these rights, they can go ahead on their own and click their rights. Approve and eject applications. This was a right that was set up just so that your members couldn't delete members, but they could go in and say, yes, I want this person to be a member of the site.
So you can give your officers the ability to approve people up to member level but no higher, for example.
Image admin.
It's like the gallery, whether they can...
well, anybody can upload an image.
Anyone can upload an image, but they can approve them if they have the image as admin.
News admin rights is for news. The vault and the bank. That's the one I get a lot, and that allows people to add things and remove things from the bank. If you click save...
and also review and approve item requests that are sent in.
If you click save changes, it will save. It will give them access to everything that is clicked.
Actually, this will probably override because you've got them selected as a
super admin, and I'm not going to remove myself as a super admin, so we'll just actually pretend I click saved. Or cancel, or remove from the site if you want to remove that user, and then they are gone.
You want to cover all the other tabs, and then we can do default rights in another video?
Okay, then the next tab is the characters tab. What does this do?
If they don't type in the name of the characters that they've got in the guild, then you can go ahead as an admin and type in the names of their characters here. And that way, if you've got like the WoW auto roster set up, later on it can match up the two. So even though you'll be displaying stuff from the WoW add-on, it'll still associate with their Guild Portal account and show things like, aside from their character data, like they're a level 80 hunter, it'll also show links so that you can send direct webmail to them, that kind of thing.
So you would type in their name, whatever you wanted, and click add.
Yeah.
Applications?
That's if they filled out application.
You'd go here to read it, which I'm sorry, I don't have an application on this one. And access changes.
Yeah, this will record any changes that have been made to the person's access and who did it and when.
So that was our video on the admin right levels.
Squeeze in default rights. How long have we got?
We're not going to squeeze in default rights.
We're not going to be doing any squeezing in.
We're going to make another video. This has been Sandy and Aaron. I hope it was informative and maybe enjoyable.